Hey everybody, welcome back to Riesenbeck, what may be our last stream on this map. Not going to be the last, it's going to definitely be the second to the last. Just depends on what we can get done today. On the agenda we have the 2 cornfields need to get harvested. Moved into late autumn. We are going to actually hire this guy out. Hey, Atimo, what's up? I'm going to hire this guy out and run back to the farm. Because I activated something, got released this week, and I am very excited to actually make use of it here on the map because I was lazy and I never felt like actually editing the map in Giant's Editor to add this functionality, but it definitely would have helped. Hey, Voltsdrop, what's up? And that is, I activated the updated animal extension mod, which allows us to place these water things, the valve and spout, in game. So let's just go ahead and get that done. Go ahead and place our spout. So, hey Blue Jeans, hey Rubber Burner, what's up? Place our spout. Wait, what happened? Stuck. Well, I guess we're just going to have to be happy with that. Honestly, don't know what on earth happened there. Enter to confirm. I can't confirm. Can't cancel. What is going on? At any rate, hey Fart Ninja, what's up? We're here and if we can't do our this one. So it'll be fun because there isn't technically a spout trough, so we're just going to put that. So just put it here. Oh, we had that same problem. Oh, I need to hold it down. That's what. Camera's stuck. We'll just leave it. Doesn't really matter anyway. Now, we don't have to worry about it. And we don't have to spend the time running our, running over here. Oops, wrong way. I seem totally out of touch right now. Now we don't have to spend the time running, constantly getting water. I don't think we finished that one out. We screwed that one up somehow. Way to end the stream, right? Way to end the map. Just completely screw things up. I was all excited to put that in, so I didn't have to haul countless loads of water. Somehow I messed it up. This is where you would exit out of the game and not save and then redo it. Hey Darren, what's up? I got our last field planted over on multiplayer, cheap farm, over on Kindlin. Fertilized all the fields, so all the fields other than the grass field are at 3 stages fertilization. We need to wait until we have another grass growth before we can fertilize the grass. It's just really a waiting game on the crops, and well, waiting for the grass to grow so we can make some hay, I guess. What's everybody up to tonight? Oh, watching soccer down here, huh? Oh, this is annoying. Didn't mess this one up somehow. Farm Sim 98. That's pretty neat. Well, you know what we could do? We could try to exit and come back in and see if that finalizes that. Let's do that. This won't take very long. Stop this guy. Northern Virginia isn't anywhere near me, though. It's like a couple hours away. We're going to see if this fixes my little issue. Don't use the scroll wheel. You have to hold it down, not scroll. That's what I did wrong. Cutting grass on Holzer. Benton Forest. Hey, Andrew, what's up? Hey, that universal passenger script, that's a pretty cool one, too. If you use in-game vehicles, that one's pretty cool. You could ride along with your harvester. You could ride on the back. Get some interesting views. Oh, look, it's back because we didn't. I guess because we didn't finalize it. So let's back. Particular. And let's E. put it down this time. That camera, move it over. It's good. Confirm it. All right, now we're golden. Now we're golden. Hot diggity dog. I'll hire this guy back up. So we do know that there are a few maps where this this cool functionality of being able to add the water in game doesn't quite work. They relate to basically the animal areas being not quite set up how they were expected to be set up. Oops. Yep, the water is free. Now you could go in and make it cost money by going into the XML if you wanted. Yep. Water by default out of this is free. Okay. We're topped off for food. Alright, so let's focus on our corn harvest now. A couple other cool mods that came out this week that I thought were really nice. Whereas the what was it? That big? There's a big auger wagon that came out. You can actually put a divider in and have it be two-sided. You can put seed and fertilizer in it. It has a seed and fertilizer fill point for your seeders and planters. But that was pretty cool. Kind of expensive, but pretty cool. You could put a auger on the output pipe to kind of auger your grain or not your grain, but your seed or your fertilizer into your implement. Then there was a pack of silos that came out of various sizes, and they allowed you to also hold seed, fertilizer, and pig food, as well as lime. Some of them were pretty small, like 15,000 liters up to 31,000 liters. And each different size also included kind of a expansion or an add-on silo to increase the capacity. So I could really see people using those, not so much to store their grain, but using them to store seed, fertilizer, and pig food and lime on their farms. They're fairly inexpensive, fairly small footprint. 15,000 liters of seed, depending on your map and your field sizes, that could go quite far. Then, of course, we had the developer commands mod by GTX. GTX had some pretty good things showing up this week. Guess everybody's schools are back in session. Hey Raz, what's up? 9 more to 400 subs. Way to go. I was thinking about after I saw your time lapse on the Tennessee Willow Farm map that what am I going to fill the streaming gap with once we're done this map? And I think it's going to be the Willow Farm multiplayer. Because the Candlin map, we're pretty much, we pretty much got spring. Spring is near done. All the fields are planted. Pretty much everything is ready to rock and roll for autumn harvest. Just need to bring in big hay haul. Maybe do some contracts to earn some money if we can manage to find some contracts. 8 more. Well, thanks, Altimo, for going checking him out. I don't think you'll regret it. If I had time, I was going to do some transport contracts, just a couple grand. But you know, it's different. Well, they're sparse, and when you got 8 hungry mouths on the map, some of them nipping at every contract that comes up. Ah, GTX in the house. Let's run down here and empty out our harvester. Oh, we're a little too close. Still a little too close to the truck. Sometimes you can't really tell distances very well in this game. Okay, there we go. Yeah, well, it's definitely not lack of interest. It's, as you know, time and priorities. I think it was about probably 6 hours of recording and editing to put together the 4 videos that I put out over the last 24 hours. Whoa, 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 whoa. And Darren was so excited that he got the dev control mod that his computer went and blew up on him. I don't know if he's had a chance to use it yet. Great Smoky Mountain, that would be Darren did an edit of that. Moved the main farm. Redid, obviously, the farm. Tell you all the stuff he did. Hey, Lancey boy, what's up? You are up late. I heard it was 2 a.m. over there. I think something happened somehow. Somehow I fell out of your Discord server. Sometime last week I noticed it was vanished. Oh, well that's why it vanished. They come out to see you, Rubber Burner. They're wondering when you're gonna make your reappearance, your re-debut. Well, that's all I ever hear out of. All I ever hear out of. Oh boy, too. Hey, Jordan, what's up? bottoming out our header here. Go. Hey, MJ Modding, what's up? How you guys doing tonight? Or should I say tomorrow morning? Hey, Steve Mods. Well, Jordan, I really don't know when Seasons is coming to console. I suspect once they have squashed the majority of the bugs that are out there, because it is going to take a game update in order for Seasons to be added to consoles, and that's a pretty big affair to get cleared through Sony and Microsoft. So I'm sure that they want to maybe bundle, if you will, as many updates to the game as they can in maybe the update that brings Seasons. Oh, there we go. We definitely didn't get too close this time. Definitely getting my play out of these trucks. We've got one over on the Candlin multiplayer server. Might have to be borrowing or coaxing someone into harvesting our fields for us, because I don't think we're going to have the money to afford a harvester unless we can manage to scarf up some contracts or take out a really decent sized loan. We're down to 130,000. Still need to buy a baler and something. No, we don't need anything to haul the bales. We got the trailer. Need to have something to put the bales under. Oh, thanks for the sub, Steve Mods. Well, if we can find contracts, these guys, they scarf them up faster than anything. I think what I learned from SimStation's Discord with respect to multiplayer and baling is something very interesting. So bales are owned by the tractor that runs the baler. Okay? So if there's grass on my field and I bale it with my tractor, they're my bales. If there's grass on my field, but Rubber Burner bales my grass with my baler, but uses his tractor, those bales are his, as far as the game's concerned. And what does that mean? That means I can't pick them up. The game won't let me fork the bales. I'll just push them around. Now, if Rubber Burner uses my tractor and his baler on my field, then they're my bales. So having someone else bale your straw, your hay, your silage, whatever, in multiplayer, it comes down to making sure they use the right tractor. Otherwise, all those bales are owned by a different farm, and the only way you can play them or use them is if you maintain contractor status with the farm that actually owns the bales. No, Michael, we play on PC on the channel. I don't own a console. Well, I guess technically I do. I own a Wii. I don't really consider that a console at this point because it's fairly old. But the 6-year-old loves it. Thinks it's the best thing ever. Well, Steve's, sometimes the tube of you unsubscribes folks. I've heard folks buy PS4s for the Blu-ray player functionality. Seems like an awful expensive Blu-ray player. There we go. Got one more cornfield. Cultivating, harvesting, potatoes, sugar beets, corn. Potatoes. Looks like the AI doesn't really want to harvest their potatoes on this map. Yeah, we might be, in Candlein, we might be scrounging around for a harvester. Problem is, though, when we're wanting to harvest, so are everybody else. So then it comes down to a, can I use the harvester when you're not around? Because we all need to use, we're all going to be harvesting at the same general time frame. Yeah, that is kind of also the goal of what I call the economy gameplay, is that you don't necessarily have to own everything. You can bum and borrow and rent from other players. Silver helped us out the other day with picking up some grass, and actually he went ahead and compacted all the grass chaff into our bunker. Saved us a couple hours worth of work. He didn't ask for it, but I slipped him a couple grand. Next time he was on the server. He could have spent his time doing something else, earning money. No, it's not. Are you talking about Ultimo? You're talking about the bales. No, it's not. They figured out that it was the owner of the tractor that ran the baler ends up getting assigned bale ownership. Hey, Nitro Dad. What's your fix other than you don't bail? SimStation actually has a bail transfer mod he made, script he made up. Well, let's see. Bales you sell aren't going to bring as much money as the bales you have to buy shop. That's should be a loss situation there. But SimStation wrote up he's got on his server a script, a trigger that you basically drive the bales into, and then basically you transfer bale ownership of those bales to another farm. Pretty slick implementation. I think he might be fine-tuning that for maybe for submission. I really wish you could transfer money without the player having to be on the server. That seems to be the most annoying thing for me. Doesn't feel square, but at any rate. Yeah, it's definitely not square. These guys are pretty much topped off. Worry about them for a little bit. Now let's look at this. So our best price for wheat, really looking at first day of mid-winter. Same with barley. Same with oat. Canola is actually early winter. Corn is mid-winter. Moo cows is early winter. These pigs is first day of midwinter. Hey, Nino, what's up? Yeah, you know, in 17, on a server I played on, we had a used equipment lot. And it was pretty cool the way it was set up. Is, you know, let's say this mower. I'm done with this mower. I don't want it anymore. I can sell it back at the shop for $83,000. Okay? Well, the way it was set up is that the shop would buy, it was always a loss leader for the shop. The shop would buy it at 110% the price that you would get in the shop. Okay, so there was a shop farm or a bank farm. The bank would pay 110% of what the shop price was. And then when the bank bought it, the bank would put it in the used car lot, if you will, and the bank would price it at a price lower than new equipment, but not super dirt cheap. Still lower because it was used. And it had hours on it. And basically it allowed someone else to come in and say, you know what, I wouldn't mind buying that. I'd rather not buy it new. I want to buy it used. And they could buy it used. And then they would pay the bank. And then basically the bank would transfer ownership to the player. And it'd be theirs to use. Of course, we can't do that in 19. We can have separate farms. We have separate bank accounts. We can transfer money, you know, when they're lucky enough to be on the server at the same time, but we can't actually transfer product. We can't transfer equipment. And I think the story goes is that when they implemented all of these multiplayer functions, they weren't really thinking about PC players. They were thinking about console players, where the only time you could multiplayer with a console is basically when, you know, the host is on. So everyone would be on when the session was up, because everyone has to be on. Where are you going? You know, I don't know if I understand what you're asking, unless... Are you asking if I know anything about any Brazilian maps? If that is the question, then no, I don't. Hey Rob, what's up? Still playing the dinosaur game? What is that? Right. Oh, if you're asking where the map is from the Giants Mod Hub. It was part of the mod contest. So if you just search the name that's in the description in the Mod Hub, you'll find it. It is PC only, so if you're a console player, it's not going to be available at the moment. Thanks for looking that up, Blue Jeans. Let's see if we can't get all of this in the harvester. Yeah, you know, in 17, there was a concept of the shop owning. You know, you could have the shop own something, and then players could use it, but they wouldn't be charged for it. And you would set it to be owned by player 0 or farm whatever. You know. Basically, there was a 0, 1, and a 2, and 1 was owned. 2 was leased, and 0 basically let you use it, but you didn't own it. And in 17, that was fun and important because you got charged daily maintenance for your equipment. But in 19, it's not that big of a deal because you're not really charged daily maintenance fees on equipment. But it's also compounded by the problem in multiplayer that if you try to do something like that, everyone needs to be contractor of the farm that owns the shop equipment in order to be able to use the shop equipment. Yeah, good luck on that, Weasel. The stuff that has daily maintenance is pretty much sloppy converts from 17. If we can get all this in the harvester. 60%. Whittling it down. I'd say early on I would give you that, but nearing a year in, you know, I get that some of the you know, there's folks that just mod and they play very little. But we are in September, 10 months after the game was released. Well, you had to sell the placeables before you could sell the land. We're going to do it. I saw that too, Raz. Saw Random Sparks posted about basically making round cornstalk bales. Then I saw some Spindle Modding's photos. Sure to hold it all. Does. Did. All right. How low the sun is. How long the shadows getting cast on the ground. Wow, almost 900 bushels of corn. 31,617 liters of corn. I could threaten Darren with doing some logging on Candlin. I don't think he would like that too much. All that practice. We're gonna have ourselves a fair bit of corn. We actually own a fairly large bit of forest right there by field 9. I don't know if you saw GTX, but we had a little bit of fun putting this in at the start of the stream. Went to lower this down, and instead of pushing the button in, I just scrolled it, and well, things got a little crazy. Let's see where we're at. Them. Good with these guys. So we're going to try to close this map out today. To do that, we need to get all the way into midwinter. We got cows to sell, we got pigs to sell, we got crop to sell. We got land to sell. In fact, we could sell our fields right now. How much money we have off of those. Remember, we started this on Farm Manager without any land. 1.25 million. Leave the grass fields for now. Hey Troy, what's up? Oop. Go. See how the pigs are doing. They handle out another day. They can hold out another day. Let's make this tomorrow. And it gets dark early. And it's winter. We decided the best time to sell our cows, right, was early winter. Oh. Best time to sell our cows is mid. That's pigs. It's the best time to sell our cows. Best time to sell our cows. Let's sell those moo-moos off. Make ourselves some good money. $3,657 a piece. Making $1,100 a cow. So $146,000 if we hauled them all off. $8,000 fee. Transported them. How many trips would we have to make? What would it cost us? I have a semi or anything. Just gonna do it this way. Yep, $138,000. And we decided that our crops were good. Right, our crops are good mid-winter. Winter, mid-winter, mid-winter. Oh, canola's good now. You have some canola. Let's go sell that. Got to get our pigs 2 more days. Water, straw. Fill their canola up. Go fill our canola up, then we'll sell this off. Yeah, Blue Jeans, we're going to change out our map. I wanted to play this basically 2 game years. Basically just to demonstrate that you don't need the map to be seasons prepared to play the map with seasons. So I wanted to play it 2 years to demonstrate that. We've got a multiplayer project that we kicked off. I want to be able to focus on that. And there's another map that we can play around on in streams. It's going to be a pretty nice map to start doing some testing here in a couple weeks. So I want to be in a position to be able to put some time into testing that. I think we're actually going to try to do some multiplayer testing with that. So for live streams, we're going to move over to, on a semi-casual basis, a Great Smoky Mountain edit that Darren did. He's calling Willow Farms, Willow something. And then the testing map will be Nebraska lands. 4X realistic Nebraska map. Yo. Alright, check you later, Raz. Who has a good price for canola? $40 at this place. Where is that place? Oh, look, it's right by the main farm. Nice. $40 a bushel. Got 539 bushel. That'll give us a good little payday. Of course, we have Emerald Coast. We're doing our recordings on. We're going to keep doing that for the next 5-6 game years. Hey, when I was on Old Stream Farm, just to demonstrate the water trough capability, kind of made me want to play that again. Started doing that in a live stream, but kind of got away from it. Oh, thanks for the sub, Rolf Levenquist. I think I said that right. Go. $21,000 richer. Now we need to tend to those pigs for another 2 days. So we'll get a little corn and we'll get a little wheat over to them. Want to keep them getting fat. So they're going to take. Oh, that should be good. There. Take this over. We can blow straw in their pen. Follow Me seems to do that headlight strobing thing. It's kind of annoying. Is FBX what Blender outputs? Oh, there is traffic. I thought I turned it off. Of course, now Helper B is blocked by the traffic. Anyone else see that strobing happen in Follow Me? Oh, of course. Of course, my helper runs into me. Maybe he's been posting some images and videos of Sussex Farm. Looking pretty darn good. Oh, we got silage to sell too. I forgot all about that. We got money now. We'll get a belt. Get some belts. What belts we got? Oh, we don't have anything special. Daggone it. That'll be good. Alright, let's head in the shop and get some belts. Belt stacks are very much a good concept. This way. This way to the store. Can't get ourselves set up to auto sell the silage. Nitro Dad, you need to add, pay yourself like $25 an hour using the developer commands. Just every game hour, just go ahead and give yourself an extra 25 bucks. Go. This is a mod over at the in-game mod hub. It's the Fent 700-800 Vario. Bale stacks would be super appreciated. I know you're glad that you shrunk it down so it will easily fit. 185,000 liters of silage, basically. This thing's centered on that line. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. It's pretty much center. Hey, hopefully we'll get a elevator and we can literally toss them in the barn. Shut the door and tell no one to look inside. Yeah, I'm going to be making tons of bales on Emerald Coast. I fertilized that grass field. We had 180 some bales off it unfertilized. Get that thing with three fertilization stages. We're going to get a whole lot more than 180 off of it. Let's see how many trips we really need to make. Off we go. Oh no. No, I don't think these little wheels are intended to be driven at 30 miles an hour on and off hard pavement. We had a bale or a wheel blowout. Belt just tipped up there. Still don't have full grass growth after that one cutting we did. thing lined up. Extend it. Extend it all the way yet? Now it is. That. So, right. Now let's see if we can reach that with the other belt. How many more belts we'll need to buy? The store deliveries mod would be handy, but I don't think I ever added that in. Hey, if you're in a vehicle and you use the teleport in easy development controls, does it teleport everything or does it just teleport you? I think you told me one time, but I'm not sure I remember right. Oh, it teleports everything, okay. Yeah, I have the same problem if I try to use the TARDIS mod with bales on a trailer. The bales kind of explode. Well, one thing's for sure, we've learned how to get to the store from the pig farm. I think these wheels might handle the road better than those other ones. Oh. That's handy. I end up with these random bales and pallets on the testing save. Go in the XML and just delete them out. I think that will reach. Just for now. So we don't reach from the pickup wheel anymore. Alright, we'll definitely need the other belt though. Not going to pick up for long. What's funny is that that testing save still has the bales I used that I made way back when I did the Anderson video. It's just on a part of the map that I never go to. But it is fun making it rain logs. I mean, if you wanted to make a fortune in forestry without ever cutting a log, you just make it rain logs right down on top of your trailer, strap them down, and go sell them. Or even better, just go to the sell point and make it rain logs right on top of the sell trigger. There we are. Bumpy ride and all. So if you make it rain logs and then you save and exit and come back, the logs aren't there anymore. I was just thinking about how the console folks would go crazy. Go crazy with that. You know, there's definitely been times that I would try to use various commands and couldn't get them to work out right. Try to call into existence a trailer load of chaff and just couldn't get it to work. Then I'd just end up editing the XML, add a load of chaff in. Of course, that takes a little bit of time to do. Wow, it's still selling. Sold almost 50,000 liters so far. Let's see here. Let's go and let's sell off stuff I know we're not going to use anymore. Not going to use that anymore. This came with the map. Sell off our water pump. Here, we're not going to use that. Not going to need that anymore. That. Mixer. Wrapper. For windrowing. That. This. 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 So, we'll leave that for now. Now we're up to $1 million. All right. Speed up the clock. Go. Get to this belt. Let's connect that. There. I like how this belt at least has a large pickup on it. Come on. Come on, you can make it. Okay. Oh, don't even say I'm more articulate than you are. That is like... That's crazy talk there. Idiot. Idiot. Let's dump all this chaff on the ground. Y'all are probably hearing my kid. He's playing, I thought he was playing Mario Kart. Stop that. Time back down again. Go. R. Do it. 100,000 liters. Sell in no time. Hey, Johnny V, what's up? Now it's decided that it only wants to work if I'm in it. Is that how you're going to act? Sold 50,000 plus liters of silage without me being in it, and now you're acting like this. Gonna work now? Alright, I guess you're gonna work finally again. That run? You're just a whole bit of shiny inspiration. What maps are you playing on now? What struck your fancy? Fancy Nancy. Cole better close these windows. Well, thank you for appreciating that, Darren. Size always matters when it comes to belts. You know, there's something about those Polish maps that yeah. Which ones are they? Anybody looked at that map that came out this week? The 4X variant of the map that was out earlier? Looks like he just kind of expanded everything. Fields are just that much bigger. Brazil. Okay. I didn't play those. Fill this up with corn. Be able to sell it when it comes time. I'm sure I looked at them. Got some bales left over. Empty sheds here. All right, let's get back to the. We won't have much use for this tractor, so we can get rid of this one. Oh, looks like the AI has gone ahead and cultivated those fields for us. Oh no! Oh wait, we got that rotate. What's that rotate? There we go. Got that flip over mod. Yeah, we did a, I don't know if it was Polish. We did it was in that same general country region. Did a multiplayer on a map that had really small, thin strip fields. It was a small map. The only downside was the BGA didn't function because we couldn't buy it. I enjoyed that one. I ran a pig farm. That was, of course, pre-seasons. So $76,000. Repair it for $11. Like, yeah, that really helped. That really helped raise the value up. Oh, I guess we're selling again. All right, later. $57,000 to go. See how our pigs are valuing out at this point. $521,193. Wow. $521,000. $521, 193. You guys are quite the value. They haven't even peaked yet, have they? No, they don't even peak until first day of mid-winter. Nice. Happen to sit here and wait. So what are your favorite mods so far that came out this week? I mean, with all the great mods that came out, or were updated, 68 mods, I think, total, were either released or updated this week. Something completely ridiculous. Early in the stream, I talked about some mods that I thought were pretty cool. Jordan, not right now. I don't know if the map author intends on releasing these, or this map, on console or not. This was part of the mod contest. So right now it's PC only. Who knows? It may be sitting in that 150 some mods waiting to be tested. I just don't know. The passenger mod is pretty cool. Works on all the in-game vehicles that have booster seats. And even some of the bigger vehicles you could ride in other spots of the vehicle, like on the sides of the sprayers, on the back of the harvester. And I'm pretty sure I saw that you could modify your modded stuff to work also. I just don't know that process. Almost done. I have to say, I think belts work a bit better in 19. What do you guys think? Oh, so any Giants mod hub vehicle like the 17 tractor, 17 cow skin Vultras. 50 steps. Or all the snake skin Challengers. Get in it again. Yes, the FSUK or the PCSG site is still having some issues. I have absolutely no idea what is going on with the new owner, but you can get Emerald Coast over at Nexus Mods. Let's go to Nexus Mods and type in Emerald Coast. It should show up. I'm sure there'll be plenty of folks who'll be interested in learning how to add that to their own stuff. Johnny V, know anything about the state of PCSG? Thanks for the sub, Mike. 32. Whoa. I was just complimenting you on how well your belts are, and now you're just fruiting out. Positioned. Pick that up. The guy's going AWOL, huh? So close, come on. $2,800. 2,000. 1,000. Oh, and of course you shift over to chaff. It'd be just, but it's okay. Have a tractor. Still have the claw. F11 opens the developer mod. At that point, I don't remember which screen it's on. But then it's the last tab, I think, on the right. You have to turn on the ability to speed up time. You set the speed you want, and then 7 and 8 adjust the clock, unless you've changed your key bindings. Right, it's done. Sell these belts. Nice. We didn't even own them for an hour. We got free belts. Free belts out of that. $147,000 in biogas income. Nice. Let's make sure these pigs don't die on me. Go give them water. All right. Go. All right, midwinter. Exactly what we wanted. $605 per pig. Big money, big money. So $37,000. Those guys. Now we sell off all our grain and we're done. 319, 2375. But this one's closer. Not that much cheaper. This thing really is dragged down when it's full. Oops. Oops, wrong turn. Sometimes that's the safest thing to do. Go to the escape menu to change your time, because sometimes you accidentally hit a button and you don't realize it. I know some folks that have basically turned off the key bindings of 7 and 8. They ended up hitting them too often. Now get rid of this. That no more. But we'll get rid of the bales too. Those. Water pump. Horses. Yep. Like I said, we're just going to leave the bales. Bales would just remain around. Get rid of that. Sell that. What? Oh. Well, alright. I guess I can't sell that either because we've got the pigs. Okay. I guess we'll have to keep these 3, but we'll just add up how much they cost. Add that to our total. See how much we earned over the 2 years. Oats, barley, wheat. Let's clear out our wheat. Oats. Oats. Wheat. We'll just go to that close sell point because it's close. We're not losing out on that much money. I knew this truck would be handy. Hey, Remington Box, what's up? It is available. It's still in development as far as I know. It's over at Thunder TM, Thunder something, Facebook. Thunder FS, Thunder RS. Called Unit Convert. As far as I know, the developer is still working on it. That's why I haven't really pushed it too much. I don't know if it's been updated for a while though. So it may be near completion. Or at least he's taking a break on it, maybe. Might just leave that corn in there, 40 bushel. Won't be that much money. Oh, went the wrong way again. Street sign terror. Maybe that's what my name should be. Leaving no street sign unturned. All right. That. That leaves us with basically, I guess I put that down too. I think that came with it. That basically leaves us with everything that we started with. Nothing's leased. $1.9 million. Now let's go back here. Let's figure out what this land costs. We can't sell. So that is 176,736. This is 88,560. And this was 193,032. So that's $458,000 in land, plus our 1.9 million. So we're walking out of here with a cool $2.4 million. Started with 1,250,000. That means we earned almost doubled our money, $1,154,000. 2 game years. That is playing on hard economy. Not too terrible bad. Alright guys, that is going to do us for Riesenbeck. We are closing out this map, if you haven't figured it out. Don't know what we're going to be doing tomorrow night. Might be chilling, might be taking it off. Probably be working on Emerald Coast. So keep an eye out in the channel for live stream announcements and what we might be live streaming next. And until next time, happy farming.